It's scary. You will be rich. Just repeat one time. Money will come to you, 100% guaranteed. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Henry David Thoreau. This powerful quote invites us to look deeper, not just at money, but at the mindset that creates abundance. And that's exactly what we'll explore today on the journey of wisdom. In this video, we reveal a simple but life-changing practice, repeating one potent phrase, just once, that could shift your entire financial future. Sounds unbelievable? That's exactly why it's so powerful. Buddha once said, "What we think, we become." So, what happens when we start thinking like someone who is already abundant? This is not magic. It's mindset, and it's real. Stay with us as we dive into the method, the meaning behind it, and why this one moment of repetition could open the door to unexpected wealth, guaranteed not by luck, but by the laws of the mind. 1. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me is not just a gentle phrase, it's a powerful call to reclaim control in a world that often feels overwhelming. In today's fast-paced life, especially for men balancing responsibilities, careers, family, and personal growth, this simple affirmation becomes a daily anchor. It reminds us that we hold the key to our inner world, no matter what's happening outside. When everything around us feels chaotic, when deadlines pile up, relationships feel strained, your finances weigh heavily, it's easy to think peace will come only when these problems are solved. But this teaching flips that mindset on its head. Instead of waiting for the world to calm down, we bring the calm. As the Buddha wisely said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This quote doesn't just offer comfort, it gives us a strategy. Stop outsourcing your peace to the unpredictable. Start generating it from within. When you walk into your day grounded in calmness, you make better decisions. You respond instead of react. You hold conversations with patience. You diffuse arguments before they start. This isn't just theory, it's biology and psychology aligning with ancient wisdom. Neuroscience now supports what sages have taught for centuries. When you train your mind toward peace, your brain literally rewires for resilience. And let's be real, life will test you. Your boss might throw last-minute tasks your way. Your partner might be upset about something you forgot. Bills might show up when your wallet's already tight. But here's the truth, your reaction shapes the outcome. As the Dalai Lama once said, do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. You have more power than you realize, not by controlling the world, but by mastering your response to it. This is where peace begins with me becomes more than a phrase, it becomes armor. Soft armor, yes, but protective nonetheless. This mindset shift is deeply aligned with Buddhist practice, which encourages us to become the observer of our thoughts rather than the victim of them. You don't need a cushion and incense to do this. You can start wherever you are. Maybe it's in the car while waiting at a red light. Maybe it's before that big meeting. Maybe it's just in the quiet moments when stress creeps in. When you repeat peace begins with me, you remind yourself that you're not at the mercy of outside forces. You are the steady ground beneath the storm. Socrates said, "Know thyself," and self-awareness is the first step toward peace. Notice what triggers your anxiety. Understand your patterns. The more you know yourself, the easier it becomes to stay centered when life gets messy. And don't underestimate the ripple effect. When you live with peace, people feel it. Your kids watch how you handle stress and learn from it. Your co-workers notice how you manage pressure and mirror that energy. You don't have to preach peace, just practice it. 2. I spread kindness and positivity. Saying I spread kindness and positivity each day may seem simple, but when you truly live by this affirmation, it becomes a powerful force that not only uplifts your own mindset, but transforms the world around you in quiet yet profound ways. You begin to look at life differently, less through the lens of competition, stress, or scarcity, and more through the eyes of compassion and possibility. This change in perspective is not just about feeling good, it's about becoming a source of strength, inspiration, and healing in a world that deeply needs it. You see, when you choose to lead with kindness, you reclaim your inner power. And that power can inspire more change than any argument ever could. The Buddha once said, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened." Happiness never decreases by being shared. This wisdom is timeless, and in our modern lives, filled with deadlines, digital distractions, and rising pressure to succeed, it's never been more important to remember that emotional wealth is just as vital as financial wealth. What good is a full bank account if your heart feels empty? Every time you choose to smile at a stranger, help a coworker, or encourage a child, you are investing in a future far richer than money can buy. Think about your workplace, your home, even your online presence. Are they places where people feel seen, safe, and appreciated because of you? When you lead with positivity, it doesn't just change your mood, it changes the tone of every room you enter. People may forget your words, but they will remember how you made them feel. Even in the digital world, where negativity spreads fast and faceless criticism has become the norm, you can be a light. Your comments, your posts, your messages, they matter. Don't underestimate the reach of a kind word in someone's moment of doubt. So here's what I want you to take away. Better. Repeating I spread kindness and positivity is not just about self-affirmation, it's about setting a standard for how you show up in the world. It's a quiet strength, a daily practice, and a meaningful legacy. Let that be your compass. Let kindness be your strength, not your softness. Let it define your leadership at work, your presence at home, and your influence in your community. Because the truth is, the world will always have enough critics, but it will never have enough encouragers to be one of them. Let your words lift. Let your actions light the way. And in doing so, you'll find that what you give returns to you in ways you never expected: peace, purpose, and a life rich with meaning. 3. I release all negative thoughts and embrace positivity. Let me speak to you directly, from one soul on a journey to another, because this moment could be the beginning of something beautiful in your life. Imagine this: each morning, before the rush of the world sweeps in, you pause, take a breath, and say with quiet conviction, "I release all negative thoughts and embrace positivity." Now, I want you to feel those words, not just speak them. Because in that single heartfelt sentence lies the seed of transformation, the power to reshape not only your mindset, but the way the world responds to you. You see, our thoughts are not just passing clouds, they are the architects of our reality. When you make a conscious choice to let go of negativity, it's as if you're cleaning the windows of your soul. Suddenly the light gets in. Suddenly you can see the path ahead more clearly. And yes, financial abundance, success, and opportunity begin to emerge, not as distant dreams, but as real, tangible possibilities. This isn't magic. It's not a trick. It's mindfulness. It's intention. It's energy. You are aligning your inner world with the vibration of abundance. And when your inner world changes, your outer world begins to reflect that shift. Here's the truth: what you hold in your heart, you project into the world. And the world listens. So when you begin each day by affirming, "I release all negative thoughts and embrace positivity," you are sending a message to yourself, to others, and to the universe that you are ready to grow, ready to receive, ready to rise. In Buddhist practice, this is what we call right intention, a pillar of the Noble Eightfold Path. It means turning your mind toward kindness, compassion, and self-liberation. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing thoughts that lift you up instead of weigh you down. When you do this consistently, the shift is not just emotional, it's practical. You begin to see new solutions, build stronger relationships, attract better opportunities, and make clearer financial decisions. You become more resilient in setbacks, more creative in problem solving, and more confident in your own potential. Let me share something personal with you. I've seen this change in my own life and in the lives of many others. One friend went from constant financial stress to building a successful business, and she swears the change began the day she stopped feeding her fears and started feeding her faith. She didn't suddenly win the lottery, she won back her belief in herself. And that made all the difference. As the Dalai Lama once said, the purpose of our lives is to be happy. Happiness is not a destination, it's the energy that fuels your journey toward success. So let me ask you again with sincerity, what would happen if starting today you chose to believe in abundance rather than scarcity? What if you trusted that you are worthy of wealth, peace, and joy not someday but now? Will you try it with me? Say the affirmation again: "I release all negative thoughts and embrace positivity." Say it not just with your lips but with your heart. Let it echo within you. My dear listener, the path to financial prosperity and inner peace isn't paved with luck, it's shaped by intention. You already have everything you need within you. What positive changes will you make today to attract abundance into your life? Comment number 1, or yes, if you are ready to release all negative thoughts and embrace positivity. 4. I am in control of my financial destiny. Every day, many people struggle with financial instability, feeling overwhelmed and unsure of how to secure a better future. However, the power to change your financial destiny lies within you, and by repeating one simple but profound affirmation daily, you can start transforming your financial life. I am in control of my financial destiny. This saying is not just a collection of words, but a powerful declaration of empowerment and personal responsibility. It serves as a constant reminder that your financial well-being is shaped by your actions, decisions, and mindset. By genuinely believing in your ability to manage your finances, you open yourself up to making informed choices, setting realistic goals, and taking proactive steps toward achieving financial security and independence. This powerful affirmation fosters a mindset of ownership and accountability, encouraging you to learn, adapt, and overcome challenges on your financial journey. By taking control and believing in your capability to manage your finances, you are more likely to make decisions that lead to success. Repeating "I am in control of my financial destiny" once a day can have a profound impact on your financial life. This simple practice encourages a proactive, accountable mindset, enabling you to make better decisions and overcome financial challenges. 5. I am open to new opportunities and wealth. Let's speak directly man to man, from one fellow traveler in life to another, because there's something deeply powerful, even quietly life-changing, about the words "I am open to new opportunities and wealth." When you say this aloud, especially as part of your daily routine, you're not just repeating empty words, you are, in a very real way, programming your mind to look beyond the familiar walls of your current reality. And let's be honest, life for men between 30 and 65 can get heavy. We've got responsibilities, expectations, maybe a few regrets, and a longing to make the most of the years ahead. Here's the good news. Being open, truly open to new opportunities and wealth isn't just possible, it's necessary. It means dropping the mental armor that says, "I've seen it all," or "It's too late for me," and replacing it with a mindset that's willing to be surprised, willing to grow, and willing to receive. The Buddha said, "With our thoughts we make the world," and in that one line is the entire key to reshaping your financial life, your emotional life, and your sense of purpose. When you adopt this mindset of openness, it's like cleaning your internal lens. Suddenly, what seemed invisible becomes visible. You notice the chance meeting, the overlooked opportunity, the spark of an idea, and because your mind is open, you act, you move, you risk. And that's when things start shifting. It's not that life suddenly becomes easy, but your mindset becomes fertile ground. Just like in that old story of the farmer whose horse ran away, then came back with a herd, then led to his son's injury. The lesson isn't about luck, it's about staying open. Good luck, bad luck, who knows? That attitude, that openness keeps you steady when things go sideways and helps you stay alert when new possibilities arise. And in our modern, fast-moving world, we are bombarded by noise, by stress, by comparison, so much so that it's easy to forget that wealth doesn't just mean money. It means options, freedom, time, peace of mind. And those things start inside. By affirming daily that you're open to new opportunities and wealth, you begin to attract more than cash. You attract clarity, purpose, and direction. You give yourself permission to dream again, even if life has knocked you down a few times. You're saying to the world, "I'm still here. I still believe. I'm ready for more." Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward." But to even have dots to connect, you have to stay open to ideas, to people, to change, and yes, to failure too. Being open doesn't mean life won't test you, it means you'll face those tests with a mindset that turns setbacks into setups. 6. I deserve to be happy and successful. You see, this simple affirmation is more than just a sentence. It's a shift in identity. It's a conscious decision to recognize your inherent worth and to align your actions, thoughts, and energy with that truth. Often, we let fear, past disappointments, or the voice of others define our self-worth. But what if, starting today, you reclaim that power? The Buddha taught, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. That's not just a beautiful quote. It's a call to awaken the self-love and self-respect that have always lived inside you, waiting for you to say yes to them. When you repeat, "I deserve to be happy and successful" every day, you are doing more than just speaking. You are reprogramming your subconscious, rewriting the internal script that may have once said, "I'm not enough." And let me tell you from personal experience, the most dangerous prison we can live in is the one we build with our own thoughts. That's why affirmations like this are so powerful. They break down those old walls and, in their place, build foundations of belief, confidence, and clarity. I know some might ask, can saying one sentence really change my life? And the answer is, it starts there. Words shape thoughts, thoughts shape actions, and actions shape destiny. As Gandhi wisely said, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. That's the map of transformation, and it begins right here with belief. Now, I want you to visualize what happiness and success actually look like for you. Not what society tells you, not what social media flashes in your face, but what genuinely fills your heart, gives you peace, and makes you feel alive. Whatever it is, this affirmation is your daily reminder that you are allowed to pursue those things, and more than that, you are worthy of them. This mindset builds resilience. It helps you show up for yourself, even on the tough days. It keeps you grounded when failure knocks, and it lifts you higher when success begins to bloom. Just like a tree doesn't question its right to reach for the sun, neither should you. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of self-doubt, worry, and fear, those weeds will grow quickly and choke out the beauty trying to bloom. But if you plant seeds like, "I deserve to be happy and successful," and water them every morning with your attention, your faith, and your action, they will take root. If you've watched up to this point, you're already on the path to unlocking the secrets of financial abundance through these powerful Buddhist teachings. Comment below with "Prosperity Path" to affirm your commitment to these life-changing practices. Don't go anywhere. There's still a treasure trove of insights we want to share with you in this video. Stay until the end to discover the secrets that will help you achieve financial success. 7. I trust the process and am patient with my progress. The saying, "I trust the process and am patient with my progress," is a powerful affirmation that embodies resilience, faith, and mindfulness. This mindset aligns beautifully with the Buddhist teaching of mindfulness and acceptance, emphasizing the importance of being present in the moment and understanding that everything unfolds in its own time. Trusting the process means believing in the journey and the steps you are taking, even if the results aren't immediately visible. Being patient with progress acknowledges that growth and success take time, and it's essential to remain steadfast and hopeful. By adopting this approach, we can find peace in our efforts and remain motivated, knowing that our patience and trust will eventually lead to the desired outcomes. In the realm of Buddhist teachings, there is a story of a young monk named Tenzin, who once sought the wisdom of his master to understand the essence of patience and trust. The master handed Tenzin a seed and instructed him to plant it, water it daily, and trust that it would grow. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, yet there was no sign of the seed sprouting. Frustrated and doubtful, Tenzin approached his master, questioning the process. The master smiled and told him, "The seed grows at its own pace. Your duty is to nurture it with care and trust. The results may not be immediate, but they will come when the time is right." Tenzin returned to his task with renewed faith, and eventually the seed sprouted into a beautiful, strong tree. This story illustrates the profound truth that trust and patience are integral to achieving our goals, just as nurturing and faith are essential to the seed's growth. Now, think about your own journey. Are there moments when you feel impatient or doubtful about your progress? How can you apply the mindset of trust and patience to your daily life? By repeating the affirmation, "I trust the process and am patient with my progress." You are reminded to stay committed and resilient, no matter the immediate outcomes. This practice helps cultivate a sense of inner peace and unwavering confidence in the path you are on. Imagine yourself as a gardener, tending to your garden of dreams and aspirations. Each action you take is like watering and nurturing the plants. While you may not see immediate growth, the roots are developing beneath the surface, and in due time, your garden will flourish. This analogy underscores the importance of patience and trust in every aspect of our lives, from personal growth to achieving financial stability. In Buddhism, the concept of mindfulness teaches us to be fully present and engaged in each moment, recognizing that every step we take is valuable. When we trust the process and remain patient with our progress, we align ourselves with this principle, fostering a mindset of acceptance and peace. This approach not only enhances our personal development, but also enriches our relationships and overall well-being. So, take a moment to reflect on the areas of your life where you can apply this affirmation. How can you nurture your goals with trust and patience? What steps can you take today to reinforce your belief in the process? By embracing this mindset, you empower yourself to stay focused and positive, even in the face of challenges. In conclusion, the saying, "I trust the process and am patient with my progress," is more than just words. It is a way of life. It encourages us to remain resilient, hopeful, and mindful, knowing that our efforts will bear fruit in due time. By incorporating this affirmation into our daily routine, we cultivate a deeper sense of peace and confidence, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and prosperous life. How will you start trusting the process and being patient with your progress today? Remember, this journey is yours, one step at a time. 8. I welcome peace and harmony into my life. Let's speak directly man to man, from one fellow traveler in life to another, because there's something deeply powerful, even quietly life-changing, about the words, "I am open to new opportunities and wealth." When you say this aloud, especially as part of your daily routine, you're not just repeating empty words. You are, in a very real way, programming your mind to look beyond the familiar walls of your current reality. And let's be honest, life for men between 30 and 65 can get heavy. We've got responsibilities, expectations, maybe a few regrets, and a longing to make the most of the years ahead. But here's the good news. Being open, truly open to new opportunities and wealth isn't just possible, it's necessary. It means dropping the mental armor that says, "I've seen it all," or "it's too late for me," and replacing it with a mindset that's willing to be surprised, willing to grow, and willing to receive. The Buddha said, "With our thoughts we make the world." And in that one line is the entire key to reshaping your financial life, your emotional life, and your sense of purpose. When you adopt this mindset of openness, it's like cleaning your internal lens. Suddenly, what seemed invisible becomes visible. You notice the chance meeting, the overlooked opportunity, the spark of an idea, and because your mind is open, you act. You move. You risk. And that's when things start shifting. It's not that life suddenly becomes easy, but your mindset becomes fertile ground. Just like in that old story of the farmer whose horse ran away, then came back with a herd, then led to his son's injury. The lesson isn't about luck, it's about staying open. Good luck, bad luck, who knows? That attitude, that openness, keeps you steady when things go sideways and helps you stay alert when new possibilities arise. And in our modern, fast-moving world, we are bombarded by noise, by stress, by comparison, so much so that it's easy to forget that wealth doesn't just mean money. It means options, freedom, time, peace of mind, and those things start inside. By affirming daily that you're open to new opportunities and wealth, you begin to attract more than cash. You attract clarity, purpose, and direction. You give yourself permission to dream again, even if life has knocked you down a few times. You're saying to the world, I'm still here, I still believe, I'm ready for more. And yes, science backs this up. The brain is wired for pattern recognition, and when you tell it what to look for like opportunities, it starts finding them. Think of this like updating the GPS in your car. The road hasn't changed, but now you've got better directions. That's why daily affirmations work. They focus your energy, your awareness, and your willpower in a productive direction. Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward." But to even have dots to connect, you have to stay open to ideas, to people, to change, and yes, to failure too. Being open doesn't mean life won't test you, it means you'll face those tests with a mindset that turns setbacks into setups. And let me say this as plainly as possible, repeating this affirmation is not some mystical chant that magically drops dollars into your bank account. It's a daily commitment to being mentally and emotionally ready when the real-world opportunity does show up, because it will. Whether it's a conversation that leads to a new partnership, an insight that turns into a side hustle, or the courage to walk away from a job that's draining your soul, being open is the first step. And each time you repeat this affirmation, you're reinforcing that courage, reminding yourself that you're still evolving, still growing, still reaching. 9. I am capable of achieving great success. Waking up every morning with a powerful affirmation that can transform your life and bring you financial abundance. Repeat this once a day. I am capable of achieving great success. The simple act of saying these words holds immense power over your mindset and actions. When you genuinely believe in your capability to achieve great success, you unlock a reservoir of self-confidence and determination within yourself. This affirmation shifts your focus from fear and self-doubt to a place of ambition and resilience. It's as if you are planting seeds of positivity in your mind, which grow into the actions needed to reach your goals. By consistently affirming that you are capable of great success, you align your thoughts with your highest aspirations. This mental alignment acts as a motivational trigger, urging you to take concrete steps toward your dreams. Whether it's starting a new business, investing wisely, or simply managing your finances better, this mindset is the foundation of all your efforts. The power of this daily affirmation lies in its ability to counteract that doubt. It fosters a sense of self-efficacy, the belief that you can influence the outcomes in your life through your efforts. This is not just about blind optimism, it's about building a resilient mindset that can withstand the inevitable challenges and setbacks along the way. When you encounter obstacles, this affirmation reminds you of your inner strength and capacity to overcome them. 10. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. Saying this simple phrase daily can truly shift your mindset, especially for men between 30 and 65 who are seeking financial stability and growth. It's not just words, but a powerful practice that moves your focus from lack to abundance. When you recognize the blessings in your life, whether it's your health, relationships, opportunities, or finances, you start attracting more of that goodness. This aligns with the law of attraction. What you focus on grows. Gratitude also lowers stress, improves mental health, and brings a deep sense of peace. It keeps you present, helping you appreciate what you already have instead of always chasing more. The Buddha once said, "Let us rise up and be thankful," reminding us that even the smallest things are worth appreciating. Gratitude helps us see everyday life through a lens of beauty and meaning. Science supports this too. People who practice gratitude regularly report better health, stronger relationships, and more happiness. In stories like Jim Carrey's, writing himself a $10 million check years before he made it show how belief and gratitude can shape reality. In a world full of distractions and pressures, taking a moment each day to repeat, "I am grateful for the abundance in my life," brings you back to what truly matters. Over time, your mindset shifts, stress lessens, and opportunities become easier to spot. Even better, gratitude is contagious. When you live with appreciation, others around you start doing the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. So make this affirmation part of your daily routine. It's a small step with big results. As the Buddha taught, gratitude is the doorway to a life of peace, abundance, and joy. Thank you for watching. Repeat this once a day. You will have money 100% guaranteed on the journey of wisdom. We hope today's insights inspired you to start using these powerful affirmations in your daily life. Remember, real change begins with a shift in mindset. By repeating affirmations, you're planting the seeds of abundance, peace, and prosperity. As Buddhist wisdom teaches, what you think you become. So speak with intention, believe with confidence, and watch your life transform. If this video brought you value, please like, share, and subscribe to join our growing community of wisdom seekers. Hit the bell so you never miss what's next. We've got more teachings, affirmations, and practical guidance coming your way. Keep your affirmations close, your heart open, and know that the power to create a fulfilling life is already within you. See you in the next video. Until then, stay mindful and stay inspired.